The forest did not care who you were. It did not care about skin color, money, fear, or prayers. The forest only knew hunger, territory, and silence. Amina Okoye knew this. She had grown up in the hills of eastern Congo, where trees swallowed villages and danger did not announce itself, where running blindly got you killed, where survival meant listening more than speaking. Now, thousands of miles from home, she stood still among towering pines in northern Montana. Her breath slow, her senses sharp. Something was wrong. The air smelled different, heavy, musky. Bear? Behind her, a white family laughed. Too loud. Mark Henderson was the kind of man who believed danger happened to other people. He was 42, broad-shouldered, confident, dressed in expensive hiking gear that had never seen real struggle. His wife, Laura, walked beside him, phone in hand, recording the trail for social media. "Look at this place," she said. "It's unreal." Their children ran ahead. Emma, 12, stubborn and curious. Luke, 8, fearless in the careless way children often are. And then there was Amina. She was not family. She was not friend. She was the hired guide. Mark had been hesitant when the agency assigned her. "Is she experienced with American wildlife?" he had asked, lowering his voice. Amina had heard. She always heard. "Yes," she answered calmly. "And wildlife is wildlife everywhere. Teeth don't change with borders." Mark laughed awkwardly. Now, 3 miles deep into backcountry, his laughter echoed in his head as Amina raised her hand sharply. "Stop," she said. Everyone froze. "What's wrong?" Laura whispered. Amina closed her eyes for half a second. She listened. A branch cracked. Not wind, too heavy. The birds were gone. "Children," Amina said softly. "Come here," slowly. Luke frowned. "Why?" Amina opened her eyes and looked straight at Mark. "There is a bear close. Very close." The growl did not come from ahead. It came from the side. Low, deep, vibrating through the ground. Laura gasped. Emma screamed. Mark stepped forward instinctively. Hey, go away." Amina grabbed his arm hard. "Do not shout," she hissed. "You will make it worse." The bear stepped into view. A massive grizzly. Scarred muzzle. Dark eyes, too thin. Hungry? It stood on all fours, only 20 meters away. The children froze. The forest held its breath. Amina moved. She stepped forward, placing herself between the bear and the family. "Amina, what are you doing?" Laura cried. Amina did not turn around. She raised her arms slowly, making herself look larger, her voice steady and low. "Easy," she said. "Easy." The bear huffed. Mark whispered, "You said don't shout." "This is not shouting," Amina replied. "This is speaking." The bear took a step closer. Then another. Amina's heart pounded, but her face remained calm. In her mind, she was no longer in Montana. She was back in the jungle. She was 12 when rebels came to her village. People ran. Her mother did not. Her mother stood between her and the men with guns. "Run when I tell you," her mother said. Amina had learned something that day. Courage was not the absence of fear. It was choosing to stand anyway. The bear growled again, louder now. Amina reached slowly into her pack. Bear spray. One move, she thought, and this ends badly. The bear charged. Everything happened at once. Laura screamed. Luke fell backward. Mark froze. Amina fired the spray. A cloud of red mist exploded between them. The bear slammed into it, roaring in pain and rage. It swiped blindly, claws tearing bark from a tree inches from Amina's head. She stood her ground. "Back," she shouted now. "Back." The bear stumbled, shaking its head, eyes burning. But it did not run. It circled, hungry, angry, cornered. Amina knew then. This was not over. She turned her head slightly. "Mark," she said, "when I say run, you take the children and you run downhill. Do not stop. Do not look back. What about you? Laura cried. Amina's jaw tightened. I will distract it. You'll die, Mark said. Amina looked at him for the first time. Maybe, she said. But if I move now, we all die. The bear charged again. Amina screamed, threw a rock, emptied the rest of the spray. The bear reared up, taller than any man, roaring into the sky. Then it lunged past her, straight toward the children. Amina did not think. She ran. She slammed into the bear's side, hitting it with everything she had, screaming in a language older than English. The bear turned on her. Claws tore fabric. Pain exploded across her back. She fell hard. The forest spun, but she got up, bleeding, standing, defiant. Run, she screamed. This time, they did. Footsteps, crashing branches, children crying. The bear focused fully on Amina. Now, good. That was the plan. She backed away slowly, leading it from the trail, deeper into the trees, every step burning, blood soaking her shirt. Her legs shook, her vision blurred. The bear charged one last time. Amina tripped. She hit the ground face first. The bear stood over her, breath hot, claws inches from her spine. She closed her eyes and waited. The sound cracked the forest in half. The bear roared and collapsed beside her. Amina lay still, unable to move. Rangers. They had heard the spray, the screams. Hands lifted her gently. Amazing, one whispered. She kept it away from the kids. Amina smiled faintly. Then everything went dark. She woke up in a hospital days later. Stitches, bandages, pain everywhere. Laura sat by her bed, eyes red. Mark stood behind her, silent. You saved our lives, Laura whispered. Amina stared at the ceiling. I did what I had to do, she said. Mark swallowed hard. We judged you, he admitted. We were wrong. Amina turned her head slowly. This forest does not care what you think, she said. Remember that.